to blossom. Kyle, you might be able to find my braided hibiscus in all the pictures that we have, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It's braided at the bottom. That takes months to do, to actually train the stalks to go up. And the reason we do that is because each one of those is going to provide a different color flower. We call it the 4-in-1 because you're going to get red, you're going to get yellow, you're going to get orange, and you're going to get pink. You get every one of those beautiful colors mixed in with that deep green foliage. It is a showstopper, no doubt. It is gorgeous. A must-have centerpiece for any garden. Butterflies love it. Pollinators of every type will love it. So honeybees will come and they will flock to it as well. This is what it will look like probably in season 2. You know, being totally transparent, this will take about 2 years to get to that level. But this is what you're getting. Look at the size of this one, all right? This is a really big plant, okay? And you can see, look at it, it's already got blooms on it because we're in Florida. This is what you're gonna get delivered in your house, to your house for $59 with free shipping. And what you'll look forward to is that every day, another one of these will pop. There's mine right there, and it's showing the red flowers right now. But mine every day has another 1 or 2 different flowers, brand new on it, loaded with buds. There's my same plant, only in a different picture. So that's when it was growing the yellow and the orange. I love it. It's a mainstay. It's the focal point of the deck, and I love it. It is a 095754. Again, you will have it delivered at the perfect time for you. And what I love about hibiscus that people don't know, and Rochelle educated me to, they grow anywhere, right, Rochelle? These will grow anywhere, even though they're tropical. They'll grow.
They are. Well, these are a tropical plant. They will grow anywhere so long as you bring them in the house in the winter, because they're not. These ones are not. What did I say? Yeah, the winter. Yes. These are not frost tolerant. So if you get a frost before the frost, you're going to want to bring it in. I have some from last year. They're growing around the house, and they basically, they kind of go dormant as far as the blooming goes, but they just keep their green leafy head, which looks great. It's like a great house plant. But this one just arrived. I don't know if you can see it. It's got buds all over it. It had a bright red bloom yesterday. The blooms only last a day, so every day it's throwing out different ones, and you're going to get those 4 colors, the yellow, orange, pink, and red, because there are actually 4 plants in here. Each of these stems that's braided up is its own separate plant. The key to these, though, I just want to say, I have mine here in this 16-inch pot. We have them available here on HSN too, but you're going to want to transplant it into a bigger pot right away when you get it. And the reason for that is because they are really heavy feeders. It takes a lot of energy for them to throw out flowers all the time. So they need that extra soil space, that extra nutrients from the extra soil, and it'll make your life a whole lot easier too, because you won't have to water it like every single day. You can maybe take every few days, just keep the soil reliably moist, and this thing is just going to throw out blooms all season. It loves its summers outdoors. If you're a northern gardener like me, I'm up in Boston. It just throws out blooms. I have a couple of them. I flank my back doorway right here where I'm at in my office. I have a big step outside this door, and I have one on either side. I put other things around the base. It's just beautiful as a main focal point of the, steps on either side. It's good for framing doorways like that. It's really a nice.
Look, these are the buds. Look at the size of this bud that comes out. You can see it's wrapped very tightly. There's another one right next to it. It's got his little sister right there, a smaller one. So this is one little stem, and I've got 3 buds coming out of it at the same time. So that, to Rochelle's point, this will probably take, because I know from owning it, that'll probably take another 2 to 3 days before that one pops open. And when they do, they look, and these are all real flowers, and you can see how beautiful. There's one up here that's getting ready to pop. This one, where, over here? Where? I'm looking at, this one right here. Look at that one. You see that one right there? That gives you an idea. And they're very big buds, but when they explode like this, and they are beautiful. And it's very, to me, Rochelle, they're a very romantic flower. Because they only last one day. And I always, when I look at them, I actually look at the flowers and I think about that. And I'm like, I look at something that you know, sheds all its beauty and everything in just one day. And it's a little sad, but then you know that there'll be more the next day. But it makes me kind of enjoy their brief, you know, opening, even if it's just for 24 hours. But you will love it. It constantly is putting out flowers throughout its growing season. To Rochelle's earlier point, in wintertime, if you live in an area that gets frost, you want to bring it in, put it in an area where it'll get some light so it can get through the winter. But right now, it's springtime. So here's what'll happen. When you order this today, we know where you live based on your order. So you're not going to get it right away if you live way up north, all right? There's still snow up there in some parts of the north, right? I know in Colorado, they've got some snow. There's still snow in Vermont because my brother went skiing 2 days ago, so I know that. But that's a good thing. You'll have to wait another month and a half until your order is delivered, but you're not going to be charged on your credit card until it ships. What you're guaranteeing is that you get a plant that is delivered to you at the right time. Because again, garden centers, they don't know. You know, they're just like, yeah, take it, whatever. Yeah, it came, if it came from the south, it looks beautiful, and you bring it to Boston, and it's freezing cold up there, you're not going to want to put it outside. So we make sure that it's shipped to your right growing zone, and then we give you the brochure to tell you everything it needs. This is one of those plants. You guys know where that plant food is? Is it anywhere around here? Where's that little container of plant food?
It will benefit from the plant food,
I wanted to mention that really quick, Rochelle, because I use this. When you have a plant, and Rochelle taught me this, you can throw it, Gigi, thank you. When you have a plant that puts out a lot of sparkle, all right? It's going to need, it'll help it to have a little bit of plant food. You don't really know what the soil that you're using, if it's going to be good enough to supply all those buds. So I have one of these at home. You take one of these little leaf and petal packets and you put it in a gallon of water. That's all you need to do, and then it'll dissolve. Stir it up, and then I do, not the whole thing, I probably do like maybe a quarter of it in the plant, and then I hit all my other plants with it as well. It really makes a big difference in supplying you with lots of blooms, lots of blossoms, whatever it is you're trying to grow. So that's available. There's the item number. But what I love about this is my original one, Rochelle, is the 3-in-1. Yeah. You remember the 3-in-1 we did last year before?
Yes.
This has actually 4 different color blossoms.
That's true. That's true. And I forgot. Yeah, that one did only have 3. I have some of those too, and I forgot yet. So I think this one has the orange, or I don't think the 3-in-1 had the orange. So now you get that extra color, which is even better. And also the braid, I think, is a bit more substantial too, because it's a 4 braid rather than just a 3 braid, which is nice. Yeah, it's thicker. And in fact, what you're getting is actually 4 plants, not 3 plants, which is also very nice. You know, you're really getting a bit more for your money, to be honest.
A lot of bang.
Yeah. A lot of bang. And I will say this too, not that this would happen to you, but I have in the past, I've had these for many times in the past. One of them dies, but the other ones still live, and it's actually kind of funny. I didn't even notice for a while that I wasn't getting yellow blooms, and I realized. So, I mean, it's kind of nice that you have, it's almost like backup. You have this beautiful, you know, pom-pom sort of shape, which we love, by the way. The topiary shape of this is super fun. And can I just say too, this is a great gift, because coming out of the box, there is nothing more fun than unpacking. It comes in a big box. It's about this tall, and it's a tree in a box. And it is just this crazy experience to like open up this box.
This is what you get.
The kind of the branches unfurl, and you have a tree. It's a whole tree.
You're getting this.
Big.
Yeah, you're getting this size tree. This is what you're getting. Something substantial. So it's not like a little tiny plant. You got to wait 5 years for it to grow. This is a real tree. And by the way, even though it doesn't say it up on the screen, it is available on 4Flex. I think it's what, $14.99 or something like that. So you don't have to pay for it all at once. So you can take 3 or 4 months to pay it off if you would like. And by then you'll already have it, because there's nobody that won't be getting it within the next month and a half. You'll all get it depending on where you live. But get it home. You'll love it. I love your idea, Rochelle, of as a gift. It's the gift that just keeps on giving. You're going to love it. Yeah. All right, we're going to wrap it up on there, 095754, and we're going to have one of, I know, Rochelle and my favorites, which is our snake plant. Now, there's no snake